back to my channel. I am the one and only Kentucky Yankee. And what I'm going to have to do today is start gathering up some of my junk around here to bring it to the scrapyard. And the reason why is because, like, Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist can sometimes be a blessing, and then other times can be a curse. There's certain items, it seems like if you're trying to sell something kind of cheap that's still good, people just want to worry you to death. They don't want to pay anything for it. They want to come in the middle of the night or, 2 in the morning, and it's not worth it to me anymore. So at this point, to fund my project, my little truck project, I need to just get rid of all this scrap metal around here, take what I can get from it, and buy some parts with it. So for those of you that follow the channel, you know the last upload I did was tearing apart this Duratec engine and finding out that number 4 cylinder has rust in it. And we knew already that the head was cracked, and I had tough decisions to make. And so I did make a decision. And here's where Craigslist was a blessing. I found an engine, a transmission, wiring harness, even the AC compressors on this thing, $150. And the reason I went that route is because just to buy a head alone for that other engine would have been $150. Then gaskets, bolts, and all that. So let me show it to you real quick. You never know what you're getting when you buy a used engine, but my experience tells me that this is going to be a good engine. And if it is not, then I will lose credibility with my YouTube viewers, I'm sure. The transmission will be going to the scrapyard, and I will save the wiring harness and everything else on the engine. And here's my little buddy helping me to unload this engine. We did buy it just a couple days ago, and the reason the film looks like that is because this was filmed for my Instagram. If you're interested in following me on Instagram so you know what's going on before it hits YouTube, I will leave a link in the description below to my Kentucky Yankee Instagram. First mess, unhooking the transmission from our new engine. I'll have you know, all my years being a mechanic, all my life I've been a mechanic, and I've never removed an engine and transmission like that before. So that's one for the bucket list. So this one kills me right here. A perfectly good engine and transmission, everything good about it. Runs good, drives good. I left it in the vehicle. I said, if you want to look at it, come look at it, listen to it run, then I'll pull it and sell it to you. What happens? I get a guy call me, he's like, I got 2 stray cats and an old cell phone. Would you trade it for the tailgate? I'm not selling a tailgate, I'm selling an engine and transmission. Next call, how much for the engine and transmission? $200. Well, can I make payments? How much were you wanting to make payments? $10 a month. You want to make $10 a month payments for the next 20 months for this engine and transmission? Yes, sir. Can that be arranged? But anyways, I still feel like the engine and transmission is too good to scrap. I contacted a guy who did have a little bit of sense about him, lowered the price on it. For the engine is all he wants. We'll see what happens. If he doesn't take it by Saturday, she's gone on the scrap pile. The transmission, I'm going to advertise it separate without a picture of the truck. That way maybe folks will understand I'm just selling a transmission, not a tailgate or a door or the whole truck or whatever else they want. So I wanted to take a moment out and apologize for this mishap that took place in the front yard to my dear sweet wife LG, but I also want to note that this is not my fault at all. I didn't lock the brakes up, you know what I mean? So this is one of them deals where bad things happen to good people. Nobody knows why. So I got this pile up on the lift now because I had to spread around some more floor dry. Makes such a mess doing a job like this. But I noticed something under here. Check it out. Another birdie preserver. And what that means is more cabbage for our little Ranger build. Well guys, it's been a long day, so I'm going to go ahead and smack this camera and it will instantly be morning time and we will finish up this project. And just like that, it's Tuesday morning. Let me finish up this breakfast and I'll see you in the garage. Alright guys, got the transmission ready to drop out of here. It's easier for me this way to just separate the engine and transmission, I think, instead of doing it all in one piece. This engine's bigger and I think it'd be harder to get out through the top. Well, that's it. You guys have witnessed me load every piece of scrap metal here that I have that I'm hauling off today. And 2 catalytic converters. The one in the back is only half full. So now it's time to bring this junk to the scrapyard, get it weighed up, see how much it weighs, see how much money it brings. All right, guys, the deed is done. So the scrap metal was exactly 1 ton. It's $120 a ton right now, so that's what I got for that. The converters brought $107 for both of them. And so that's pretty good on that. You can make more money if you'll separate everything. If you'll separate starters and alternators and, you know, like the engines and transmissions could have been sold separately. All that stuff separately, you could maybe possibly get 50% more money if you separate everything when you bring it. And everybody needs to decide how much time they have and how much it's worth to them to do all that. And for those of you people out there that think I'm a liar, I'm going to leave a picture of the receipt for the scrap metal on there. Exactly 1 ton. I couldn't believe it myself. So guys, it's time for me to clean all this mess up in here and get ready for the next video. We'll see you next time.